What is going on, guys? My name is Mike Reilley and welcome back to another Reilley's Tasting Review, where today we have another one. Quite literally, we have another one, IPA from Maine Beer Company. Another one. Maine Beer Company out of Freeport, Maine. 7% alcohol, an American IPA. When we expanded our brewery in 2013, the stress was something, to say the least. I ran out of creative juice for a minute, so I decided to have another one for inspiration. Alright, so we are back with another one, literally. So, like I mentioned, Maine Beer Company, out of Maine, obviously. And IPA, this is giving me like that Juice Haze IPA, extremely light, definitely hazy, but you know, it looks like an IPA. So let's give it a smell test and see what it's coming in like. Okay, you initially get that like IPA hop smell. Yeah, this gives you that initial IPA. Like, if I close my eyes, it's an IPA. I know that. It does have a little bit of like a summery citrus vibe to it. I can't wait any longer. You know, the head is still on there. I don't mind that. Let's take a sip. Cheers. Wow. 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 Okay. All right. So my first initial reaction to this, besides wow, is, you know, you are getting a lot of hops in this. Like I did mention, it is 5% or 7%, but doesn't mention any IBUs or anything. But I could say probably it's in that like 14 to 20-ish IBU range. Definitely hoppy, maybe a little bit even more than that. But you get a very citrus and almost like a lemon citrus vibe to it, and it's, you know, not a bad thing at all, because it's smooth, you know. So you are getting, yes, very tropical vibes, almost like that, yeah, citrus mango, yeah, kind of like that citrus mango. But like I said, you are sipping it and you do taste the initial hops right from it, but it's a smooth IPA. It's not all the way hoppy, where if you're like drinking, you're gonna taste the hops all the way from the first sip all the way to your stomach. You taste literally that first initial hop, and then that's pretty much it, which it is not bad at all. The color and the smell go exactly with the taste. Yeah, you're getting a very, very smooth beer. So initially, why I got this beer, saw it on the shelf, and I said it looks extremely like plain. And I was like, you know, let me check this out. What is it? Maine Beer Company printed on there. Another one, IPA, and on their the bottom of that it says "Do what's right." And I was like, you know what? It's right for me to buy this beer. Why not, right? But going into why they say "do what's right" on here, on the back it does say, "Thank you for drinking our beer." One, thank you for making it, because it's a good one. You enable us to continue to do what's right. Take care of the earth and the creatures that live on it. Take care of our staff and to keep making better beer. So, you know, cheers to that. Cheers to myself. And cheers to Maine Beer Company, because this one is really good. So I would say this is like your everyday IPA. It's a little citrusy, definitely gives me a little bit more of a summer vibe, but it's not overbearing with the citrus or the mango in there. So I could drink this every single day if I'm going for an IPA. And with something like this, as smooth as it is, for 7%, I think I probably could sip on something like this every single day. And one thing that's cool about this too is I feel like it's bigger. It's a bigger bottle than anything else is. Yeah, it says 1 pint, 0.9 fluid ounces. But I feel like this is a lot bigger than, like, obviously your 12 ounces or yeah, your other beers. But yeah, the bottle stood out to me, so good marketing job on that. And like, just to be honest, this tastes as like simple but great as this bottle is. Yeah, so the more that I'm taking sips and sips, a little bit calming down actually, which is not a bad thing, but you know, it doesn't need to either. I'm sipping, like I mentioned, the hops are in the initial taste, and then you get that like lemon, citrus, and then kind of goes, and you get a little bit of that sweet mango vibe in there. Yeah, so I would say those are probably the 3 notes that I taste from them. And I'm not complaining one bit. Compared to like other IPAs as well, this I think stands like head and head for them, like your bigger, well-known breweries. I mean, this is very, very good, and I'm really liking the taste, the flow, and the variety of different flavors just from this one beer. So I mean, this could go head for head for like one of those big name breweries that are making these IPAs en masse. Okay, so I'm gonna take one more sip, and then I'm gonna let you guys know exactly what I think about this beer. I mean, I can't really say anything bad about it so far, so I think you guys know where I'm coming from. Okay. You know, that sip just helped decide a little bit, because as I'm sipping more and more, the bottle was sitting out a little bit. I had it in the fridge and it was sitting out, so now it's getting a little bit cooler. And as it gets cooler, I do taste a little bit more in different tropical flavors to it. I mean, it still has very similar ones that I mentioned, but I'm just getting the palate's changing the slightest bit as it's changing temperatures, which is not a bad thing because it's only making it better. So a Reilley's Tasting Room review, you know, I have to give this I'm thinking this is like a 4.25 out of 5. I don't want to say I'm biased, but IPAs are my favorite type of beer. So I am more fond of IPAs, but if you hit almost all the notes for me, you know, you're getting this good score, and this absolutely deserves it. If you guys cannot wait to see more beer reviews and to see what I drink next, don't be a stranger. Hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your fellow alcohol enthusiasts that I'm here, and tell them to join this family too. If you guys want to know more about Maine Beer Company, I'm going to put all their information in the description, so you guys should definitely go run out and give this a try, and leave me a comment when you guys are hitting that subscribe button. See you guys later. Cheers.